Hello there, everybody. My name is Illusion, and welcome back to Tangle Tower. Obviously, we're gonna go ahead and continue to question more more people as basically we're going back to my old idea, which is just go ahead, hear as many statements as we can about everything. Well, not just statements itself, but just information from everyone.
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
Yes.
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
But didn't it say like on the contact thing that I checked, it's like you two are considered friends?
I can see that. I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
He's rough on Felix, and they're probably gonna trash talk him right now too.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves.
So he's being delusional about how he does things or what he does for himself, and that he's not being his true self or something.
Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Oh. Honestly, what's very true is you can see him sulking in his room anytime you want to go see him.
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
That's one thing, but then secondly, she said that she hates, or well, I guess not hate, but she said dislikes in her dislike category birds. So she definitely does not like to be around you or here.
Oh. You don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
She has no problem because she sees nothing wrong towards anything.
She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Oh.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others.
Well, she was just stating whatever she wanted to without any care about it towards you, Penny.
I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that?
I know that they're related, you know, father and daughter. That's fine. Oh wait,
She'd
no.
sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds.
Sorry, wrong person. Sorry, wrong person. Sorry, I thought it was someone else. No, it was for Hawkshaw. Just came in with all that.
Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath.
Ah, that's sweet. She wanted to make you something special, nice. The question is, where would that be exactly?
I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her. But she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Yeah, Freya had a good entire pull for that, and that's the reason why she was close with Laura most. And of course, Fifi had no understanding for any of that. You know, yeah, why don't you just talk about yourself now?
Oh, she's beautiful! Who is she? Wait, is that me?
Yeah, she's really one of those people that's like, oh, the beauty of herself.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, but nothing too much of helpful wise besides statements.
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Huh? Alright, the two do not have much of a connection. Since break, we have so many items to go through.
No, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Yes.
Not to you. Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
No.
Couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Doesn't seem much fairness to her, so there's no point for holding herself here. Once again, besides her so lover.
Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
No, she didn't want to go for any of that.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
It's about for how shallow he could be with your bird talk.
I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
Okay, tell us about damage tape.
Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it.
I guess everyone's really directing the tapes to Poppy then.
I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's
just-
Flora that's the problem.
Oh.
She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
I thought you were going to say just for the painting itself, not just for Flora.
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
I feel like Penny's just burning so many people in the family. It's like, alright, they're just all like with aunts, uncles, cousins. Like nothing much minded to her.
Heyo!
Okay, you might need to pull that in either.
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable.
Adorable, but then yet you seem to hate it.
Terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene.
Okay, you don't have to go again. Just because of that now.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Okay, yeah, we got some quick points now for the uncared for stuff. It's probably gonna care about the fruit though.
Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes.
Unedible.
At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look.
I forget, it's like, didn't he have it, if I remember correctly?
Freya doesn't take very good care of her paints, does she? But then, she was always rather bohemian. Had her own priorities.
So basically, you're saying that she wouldn't take care of stuff like that? Or wouldn't take care of things?
A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it?
Well, I guess that is true, because then you see, like, cut the stuff exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Surprisingly, apparently, it's surprising that she doesn't say the bird or anything, even though she is in love with birds.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
That Freya's more trouble just because of the photo painting.
Ooh, a secret diary.
That's our guess, too.
Excellent.
It'd be great if we get some info, but it's not like we're gonna get a freaking squat from that right now.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one, well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Oh.
So okay, so she loved that bird so much, loved its kind, and then just lost it, or died, which made her very sad.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
She has no more to say for birthday, Galen. Like a few more, then we continue on people.
Yes, it's my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Dude, I heard so much. The dude, he's like giving his love. It's like, oh, he loves plants, he loves you, giving you a plant, and you have the vulgar thought of it. It's kind of harsh, or just harsh in general.
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I. Rhea, perhaps. I know she
It was
was
professors.
always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Yeah, but it was found from the professors as the professor.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Okay, cool. Okay, going up more questioning, more answers, luckily. Alright, you need to answer us now. I got suspicions on you now.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
Yeah, we heard that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was from what Phoebe said. But then there was most likely the trowel, I think, but still, it's like, this kind of gives us more stuff.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much.
Yeah, she told us. That's what we heard from when we asked her to tell us a little bit about each person. You, who's least knowledgeable and least liking.
But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Fifi lied about seeing Fitz. Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else. Yeah, he was holding something else. Fifi definitely saw Fitz holding a knife. No, it's middle.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
It was the trowel. You hear it. The orange trowel with the little signature on it.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
That is a lie. So we're actually gonna have to use this. Let's see. Yeah, so the trowel is part of a matching set with no. Is used to cut, no. Is used by Fitz, no, it's not used by him. Is used to bury, no. Is the only thing that can destroy, no. Part of a matching set with something. No, I don't think anything of that at all, so never mind. Is there a reason for Fitz to go up Pointer Tower with a trowel? Is there a reason for him to go up a bit? He's talking about a set of something. I don't think it's used to cut. use my Fitz to look after. Probably to look after one of the flowers in the greenhouse, in the garden, in Poppy's room, in Fitz's room, in Penny's room. Does he try to look after it? It's like, this is what I think.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
Yeah, I kind of figured because, like, it looked healthy, but then looked dead too for the plants.
That flower.
Yes?
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
It was Fitz's gift to her, that's what. Let's see. Something to compare directly with the potted flower from Penny's room. So besides this flower, we have the one that you have too, who has the same soil, so that's the connection.
Let's take a closer look at these.
The pot and soil in Flora's room was replaced by, in Penny's room, matches. The pot and soil. That's really in the thing. On Fitz's greenhouse, that kind of proves it pretty easily.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Yeah, it's like one of those more easier ones for me to go for.
Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
Oh my
Flower.
gosh.
It looks exactly like Penny.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants.
Yeah, we already had that whole time talking. That felt like really upsetting to hear.
So I go into her room every now and again. When she's not there, water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Yeah, that's usually the special thing about like any plant. It's like technically it could sometimes be something that could potentially die, but then it's like it's still alive. It's a living thing. So as long as you take care of it, it will live.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property, but his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image.
The self-image that he makes of himself being something very much of a grand, majestic man who is more saddened, really, honestly.
Don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Not even. Not even a tad bit.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
Yeah, she just heavily does not like him. I forget what the reason she said.
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
Sorry, I have a problem with remembering, so I did not remember, even though I've already asked that question.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
Of course not.
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
Yeah, it's just like the whole entire secret thing of him actually having a thing for any or all of those, or just for bugs in general, because he actually secretly liked them.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
No, nothing at all besides it being science of the world, as he said. Which is true, but then it's like he had no care for one over the other, really. Yeah, Penny, a special one. We already asked her to you now for due to her.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this
Fiancé.
the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
I had no thought of that. Interesting one for Sally just to give that up. Possibly, possibly, he's a man who has himself not a person of giving emotion, so it's like we could hear what he has to say now. So tell us that what is it for your connection with her, with Penny?
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's, well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
That kind of sounds like a very questioning relationship, just from what I'm hearing.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a
Possibly.
pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason why you also have. No, I don't think. Did you give her something? I don't remember if you gave her something. I don't think so. I think that she just came by interested, that's why.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing wrong, just always questionable things. Now, time to go through all this stuff to see what you have to say.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Possibly, but I would like to say that she's probably found some stuff or some things, because everyone seems to say for how she was. Well, I don't know what the correct way of saying it, but she was quite a person to do many things.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Impossible. Here's the case file. It's for your check too.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know this. Well, all this time, all this stuff, asking this one question, and then now I hear this, like, I actually don't know who called me in. I just know that I was called in, and then didn't even think that, like, oh, what if a bad person called me in for this? Just to hide their true intention of what happened.
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Frick, now I think that there's gonna be a twist. Frick, I wasn't even thinking about that till now.
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Did you feel about the harp statue having some secret hidden by it?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Yeah, everyone's been telling me that. I guess I bet same thing for this cracked one.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Yeah, thanks for that. Open
How
letter.
odd.
What, a secret love letter?
What do you think that is in
Not even.
Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but
it's
Flora
not.
wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her, after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
She was kneeling, saddened after figuring out what happened, or because of being tired of
It's
standing
an
at the whole
egg
time.
with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story.
A terrible story, gives us no information.
That belongs to Poppy.
So, why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. That was Poppy's. Of course, once again, no information, just quick thing.
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
Damn, that sounds like deep from him. Holy crap, it was freaking deep about the paint.
Felix made that? Huh.
Yeah, and then he also made this too.
That's quite sweet, really.
It tells more. He's probably gonna say nothing for this.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
Yeah, wait, what is it anyway?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
That's like spotting over here.
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
What if it's like something like, oh, it's actually upside down or something? Yeah, a photo of a painting. Or whatever that is.
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Precisely, just for information.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
With the plant that's shown right down the bottom, that's like what the bird eats. I'm gonna guess it's something I don't know, but it never could last.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Yes, she was, very indeed.
What's with the broken glass?
And that's why I looked on myself, but I can't get any information for that. So thanks, Fitz.
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
you sound stuttered or worried from that.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
Letting nature do whatever it wants, no needing to be harsh with it at all. Which is really nice
Wait,
for actually.
those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
Wait, what? How did they go missing though if you you said they went missing even though you walked through there? Or go up there in like the little roof garden? That kinda sounds very untruthful.
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No, just enjoying the silence, that's all.
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
Exactly, I'm probably gonna need to do that for myself.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Yeah, the gifted flower that was uncared for, so he had to care for himself.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
Of course, that was a lie, as we already did that.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that the golden beetle, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's just like so bright and yellow that it resembles like a golden texture, that's all.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me, 3. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think
thought
so,
you
more.
said me too.
Yeah, reel of rope. A thingy, real thingy rope found up there, so nothing for it.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
She only named like those special ones, the other ones that are uncared for, but then she still enjoys them.
I do not.
Hey, thanks for all your information. That doesn't help. The stuff that least gives information. Okay, who else do you have to do all information for? Like, I did it with Hawkshaw, I believe, already, correct? Like, I asked everything for her. No, I did not. I definitely did not. Alright, time to go down the list.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
At most, I got out that he is a sad sap.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
Yeah, it comes a bit of a... no idea what the best way to say it, but like not the best to talk to for it.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition, no focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
How true.
I'll say this, he's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse, but I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers in secret.
That was the secret flowers. Probably one of, what was it, that other one they tried to do, they said, but then just kept dying within a week.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Snook with that, but all I think is the one that he was talking about earlier.
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
The only reason why is because he hired her, that's the only reason.
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Was an olden that acts like a child. How terrible.
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Yeah, it was agree on the piano, honestly, it's really freaking amazing anytime that I've gone over to the room.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this
Yes.
fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
It'd be something of high value, that's for sure.
Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the paint that she had by her
I'd
the
tell him
murder.
not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he?
No, he's not. We've heard that from Lily Fifi herself.
These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right
No.
at this very moment?
No, not fun adventure, important thing. Alright.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
That was her during her whole entire investigation, finding a bunch of stuff that's
I
right.
admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps
No.
they just wanted it for reference.
You know, like a reference picture to help
Diary.
with some art.
Have you read it?
Not yet.
Nope.
It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you need to do just for information.
A book from the
Sometimes.
library.
Not all the
One of
times.
hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
Nothing special at all.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so.
No, I
The
think it
drawings
died.
are from a few years ago.
I see.
The endangered species probably died or flew away. That's like the
Some
only one
breed
to
of
think of that.
amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
You never know because it's unhelpful.
Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange.
even a little detective. Can I help us with information?
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
Well, you found feathers, a lot of bird stuff here. Just like
One
take it
of
in
3
first and then-
statues depicting the same creature. This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs. For blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music.
What a great way to turn your whole entire explanation for the
You
item.
consider that important evidence, do you?
That evidence is evidence what we find.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories, but they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
But too bad I already cracked that case in the first time, so
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double-check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
it'd be really great and helpful if that was the case, but when we look around, there's a lot of nothing besides that, really.
3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
Possibly, unless we manage to keep them all to herself. Alright, went through all the information then. Alright, so... who do I still need info from? I already finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I finish everything with you? I don't think I did. At least I don't think so. Yes, we gotta ask you a lot of things too. Alright, yeah, I'll ask you about a few things. Some people.
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, it's time to go continue down the family and hear that amazing description of each person.
Foregone drifter, holding fast, days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom some 4 walls make round a room?
Okay, I really like this.
Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Like she had a description for about I don't think she had a descriptive thing for Hotshot, but hopefully something.
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Dang, I was like surprising. And the sounds freaking deep for that.
Hard of head, but free of mind, unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Okay, that one felt like really freaking down for that. Cause then, I feel like that one's like the easiest one. Like, was it 1, 2, the easiest one to understand for her friends? As it came to wording for them.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
It's like his whole entire deep thing about it for such a silent man in the gardens. What is it? And I'm looking at some of the stuff, I feel there's only like a few left that I have suspicions for.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think for like each one of these things that she's saying about everyone's family. That I'm trying to get the one for the professor that one didn't sound like too close to how he's represented.
feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
For how she's caged in with the birds and all the light.
That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects.
Yes.
Always thought that would be kinda cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Don't know how to think about being cool to be on the suspect list. Freaking there's only like a few left too. But of course I gotta leave that for the next one as things shall continue down. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed for hearing many statements and much information from each of the family members in the tower house. In the towers. If anything, I will see you all in the next one, and hopefully you come to see as we get closer to the end and closer to the truth. Until next time, goodbye.